Jiu Jitsu alone is among the worst bases that you can have in today's mixed martial arts. If you're coming into this sport as a pure Jiu Jitsu guy, you have to get your takedowns locked into where they're almost as good as your Jiu Jitsu for the Jiu Jitsu to even matter.
I agree completely with this video. I believe what he's saying about Jiu Jitsu being useless on its own is entirely true. And if you want to be a great MMA fighter, you have to have striking, you have to have wrestling, you have to have boxing, 100%. From a self-defense point of view, you know, Jiu-Jitsu is probably the worst out of everything. Jiu-Jitsu as a sport, as a hobby, is great. You know, it keeps you fit. Anyone can do it. Women, old people, whatever, you know, the elderly. But if we're talking competitive MMA where you're fighting at a weight class, your own weight class, and it's pound for pound, strength for strength, on its own, is completely useless unless you've got striking, wrestling, or something to set your jiu-jitsu up. You're going to have a hard time in MMA. MMA, the punches change everything. The ground strikes change everything. The wrestling, it's all changed. This is why it's called mixed martial arts, because now suddenly you have to worry about punches on the ground. You can't just stay in close guard. You can't just stay in turtle. You got to worry about strikes coming back. You know, you can't just accept being on the bottom. You have to work your way up. The MMA is an entirely different sport. It's a completely different sport.